up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 24 online CFM game. We are now in week 10 of the 2025 season here in the Premier Madden League, and we have breaking news for our Los Angeles Rams, and it's not good. Cooper Kupp has been suspended for the next 4 games of our season. And this is crucial because we're already in the hole entering today's game against the Arizona Cardinals with a 3-5 record. And now we're going to be Sans, our superstar, X-Factor, future Hall of Fame receiver. And the reason why Cooper Kupp is suspended, as you can kind of tell from the screenshot here from the league's Discord page, that Cooper Kupp went over what is called the reception percentage rule, which is basically in place to make sure you don't spam one receiver and they don't get unrealistic receiving totals throughout a season. And Cooper Kupp went over the 30% threshold, and we are in week 10, but as you guys see, the number was pulled from week 7. So the number is pulled between a random week between week 7 and week 9 in what is called the mid-season check-in. And for us, unfortunately, they chose week 7 because week 8 and week 9, Cooper Kupp was actually under this number. But during our week 7 bye, Cooper Kupp was barely over. And the reason why Cooper Kupp was over the number was mainly because of those fair sim CPU games we had back in week 2 and week 4. If you may remember that week 2 game against the 49ers, computer Cooper Kupp ended up getting 14 catches, and that's what really put us in a pretty much insurmountable hole, where if we were to try to recuperate that number, we already tried to lower Cooper Kupp's usage the past couple of weeks as we're underway against the Arizona Cardinals. We'll continue talking about this for a little bit more. But yeah, I tried to lower Cooper Kupp's number, his reception total, and that's part of the reason why Julian Fleming was getting so many looks the past couple of weeks. But, you know, it was just tough to dig ourselves out of the hole when essentially it was based off of 4 games that we played and 2 computer games that we did not play. And those 2 computer games really sunk us. And we would have practically had to have benched Cooper Kupp during week 5 and week 6 to try to make the number. I chose not to do that, and just hoping for the best. Unfortunately, the worst happened for us. So this is a rule that's always been in the league. You guys may remember last cycle, Madden 23 with the New York Giants, we had this issue. Oh man, Devon Jackson with the interception. Shout out to the jack of all trades doing his thing. But yeah, we had this issue with Kadarius Toney in week 1 with our New York Giants, and back then, as well, the main problem for us, the reason why we ended up breaking that rule was because of computer games. Remember, season 1, we had so many games that didn't count, disconnections and all that, and like half of our season was computer games, and that ended up getting Kadarius Toney suspended for 4 weeks. Otherwise, you guys usually don't hear about these rules because I'm good at not breaking these rules, right? You know, it's manageable. You have to do a little ticky-tacky managing, but it's not too hard to make sure you stay within the limits that the league has, which, you know, is good. Like, I'm not against these rules by any means. As Jalen Henderson gets injured here, this is going to bring Tyree Jackson into the game for a big 3rd down and 7 at the 16-yard line. Tyree's got a good pocket here, stepping, throwing, and scoring. It's Julian Fleming with the grab. Tyree Jackson, called off the bench, quickly heats up, and he finds Julian Fleming, who is now the go-to guy without Cooper Kupp. Thankfully, Jalen Henderson is good to come back, so we'll bring him back ASAP. So yeah, to wrap a bow on this one, that is essentially the issue with you know, the rule, how we broke it. But usually, like I said, otherwise we're good at following these rules, so you don't really hear about us getting suspended. It's just, I guess sometimes these things happen and there's really nothing we can do about it. We can't appeal it. We can't say, oh, the computer played 2 of the games. It's pretty black and white. So we're just gonna have to sit out Cooper Kupp for the next 4 weeks. So you will not be seeing Cooper Kupp, and you know, like that opening drive, that means we need a lot of Julian Fleming. We're gonna need Puka Nacua to really play that number 2 fiddle, and we're probably gonna put Cooper Kupp in the slot to play Cooper Kupp, or Puka Nacua in the slot to play Cooper Kupp's usual role, to see how that shakes out. So yeah, and you guys saw we also brought back Tim Patrick on the team as an extra wide receiver to replace Cooper Kupp's presence on the field. So here's 3rd down. Here's Kyler Murray running away from Byron Young, getting it to Trey McBride, who somehow got a 1st down on the play. That play was so broken, yet it worked out for the Arizona Cardinals. And I mean, we had Kyler contained. We forced him to throw like a check down, so even that was all right. But I don't know, just Madden defense. Whoa! Got us in a jam, but we're playing some great defense to hold the Arizona Cardinals to a 3rd and 21. That was Azariah Thomas that got his hands on the ball. Ultimately, bad timing ball hawk. Holding down that triangle button prevented us from getting the interception. But next play, Aaron Donald gets the sack, and we hold the Cardinals to 3. So really, that broken 3rd down play doesn't affect too much the Cardinals. We're going to have to kick a field goal either way. And thanks to our opening drive touchdown, we're in a pretty solid position here as Roschon Johnson gets to carry only 1 yard. So as we bomb it downfield for Mike Evans, we have Roschon Johnson, who's now our 1A/1B back to Kirk Merritt, hoping for the best as 3rd down. Fleming with the grab. But last week, Roschon Johnson did not play well. So we're going to give Roschon Johnson another chance this week. And if he doesn't improve his stuff, we might have to kick Roschon Johnson out of the rotation. Because we know what we got with Kirk Merritt. It's just whether Roschon Johnson can produce or not. As 3rd down, Jalen Henderson is down. Sanders off the edge. Quick pressure off that right side. And Jalen not able to get rid of the ball. And that is going to be a drive ender. As we are early in the 2nd quarter in what has been a fairly defensive battle so far. That'll continue thanks to Rayshawn Benny. Benny getting home for the sack. 2nd down, Kyler once again improvising, bombing, and taking no prisoners. As I mean, we played the Cardinals a number of times. This is what they do. 3rd down. That's a great spot for Trey McBride, who gets the 1st down. So yeah, we played the Cardinals what, 5 times now? We've actually 6, including the playoffs from last season, and we know what this guy does. He tries to scramble out the pocket as much as we can, and even when we put contains, it seems like it doesn't matter. Kyler is still able to at least get one of those ridiculous throws on the run, and it seems like we give up 1 or 2 of those a game. All we can really do is put the contains out and hope for the best. 2nd down, here we go. Once again, Kyler throwing. Rondale Moore not able to escape the sure tackling Grant Delpit, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 6. Kyler in the pocket. Oh, and picked off! Delpit's got the interception. Delpit trying to swerve away from the offensive lineman, and Grant Delpit essentially ends the drive on his own terms. As we go down low to Nakua, that's the spot that Cooper Kupp would normally be in, as Henderson gets the 1st down, and he lost it. Oh, for the 2nd week in a row, Jalen Henderson with a lost fumble on the design quarterback run, and the fumbleitis continues for Jalen Henderson. Ever since he returned in week 6, it feels like Jalen is giving up a fumble a game, and at some point, you know, we might have to can these quarterback runs if Jalen's going to continue to fumble the ball, because what we are gaining on those plays is nullified, and the value completely gets tanked when we're losing possession of the pigskin. As Kyler Murray loses 4 yards on that read option, you see a little banged up for Jadeveon Clowney. Seems like Clowney's getting banged up almost every game, but he's usually eligible to return. Watch out! That's picked off! That's Devon Jackson! He's got his 2nd of the game! And Jackson... oh man, if he got away from 70, that would have been one heck of a return. Still a great interception for Jackson, and there it is where Kyler breaks the pocket. And look, eventually you're going to get burned when you play silly games, right? He's trying to throw a crossbody throw. We're going to have to live with that. We have no choice but to live with that. If Kyler makes the throw, so be it. But if we put ourselves in the best defensive position possible, then we could potentially take advantage like we did there. 3rd down, setting up the screen. This is for Merritt, and yeah, they didn't really get any blocking on that screen pass. You know, normally you run a screen pass to have a couple of big body offensive linemen to be your protector and move guys out the way. We essentially only had 1 offensive lineman there. Isaiah Wynn decided he would give our own guy a hip check, and this has been a slow start to the game for both offenses. We hit the 2-minute warning. Kyler getting a little scatter shot with his pocket presence, getting driven out of bounds. He gets a yard on the play, but he takes his shot. Minute 53 now at their own 32 for the Cardinals. On 3rd down, Kyler looking good, pocket with a floater, with a dime. It's Hollywood Brown with a juke move that looked box office ready as he gets the Cardinals to the 37-yard line. Donald will take them back. We're doing doing Aaron Donald things. 53 seconds left. The Cardinals have all of their timeouts, so not in too much of a rush. Donald's on fire! And the quick pressure forcing the check down by Kyler. Arizona not calling any of those timeouts, nor are they rushing back to the line. So this is taking a lot of time to get this next play set up. They are in field goal range for now, but this is wasting precious seconds. Here we go. Kyler got it. DeMarcado did not get the first down, and now it's 4th down and 2. Arizona looks like they're just going to let the clock run all the way down. We'll let them do that, and they can kick their field goal before the end of the first half, because if we call a timeout, who knows, maybe the Cardinals go for it there. There's only 13 seconds left. We'll let the half end this way, because the Cardinals essentially burned the final minute of the first half, as the field goal is good. A lack of execution on clock management by the Cardinals denies them a chance to essentially try to get a touchdown at the end of the drive, and we go into halftime in a 7-6 ball game. This is absolutely mucky, absolutely messy, but if you go back to last week against the Seattle Seahawks, what we did not do is put ourselves in a position to lose the game to close out the first half, right? That game was similar to this one. Low-scoring game, a lot of defense between divisional rivals. This is how a screen pass is supposed to go. We got multiple big uglies blocking ahead, including, I believe, Garrett Bowles, and that allows us to get the first down with Kirk Merritt. But yeah, we didn't throw the pick six before halftime, and now you just keep yourself in the game, because as we've talked about multiple times, the strength of this Los Angeles Rams team is being able to win games in the fourth quarter. But you gotta be in position in order to take advantage. We haven't put ourselves in that position a lot this season. We've gotten away from our core identity. So 3rd down, this is for Fleming, up the seams, and another ridiculous grab by Julian Fleming, who's making this a weekly occurrence now. This is just what Julian Fleming does. A goal to go, now at the 12 after Roschon Johnson goes backward. We'll give it to Johnson again, and once more, Roschon Johnson going the wrong way. Roschon Johnson has been a disaster so far. 3rd down, it's another screen for Merritt, and I guess we ran too many screens, because that time the big man Ali McNeil sniffed it out as Chase McLaughlin kicks the field goal up and good. Chase McLaughlin has made every field goal in his career as a Los Angeles Ram except for one, and it came in week 16 against the Cardinals last year when they blocked our field goal. So that's something to keep in mind. And Chase McLaughlin has made every kick so far this year, but we don't want that to continue, as this will be caught by Trey McBride. Kyler Murray with 3 interceptions, but the Cardinals defense has kept them in this game. Emery DeMarcado not exactly having an explosive game, and we've talked about it in the past how great of a running back DeMarcado is, but we're doing a fantastic job of making sure he's not the difference maker so far today. Here's a 3rd down after the Rayshon Benny sack, and that's swatted away. I believe that's Delpit again. When Grant Delpit is swarming the field like this, it's special to see what he can do. And he doesn't do it every week, but every once in a while, he shows you how special he can be at that strong safety position. Here's Jalen Henderson escaping the pressure on 1st down, tight roping the sidelines, forced out of bounds by Popo. A gain of 9. 2nd down, bombing for Fleming, well covered. I don't know if that was overthrown, because if Fleming didn't get bumped around, he might have been able to get there, but that's good coverage by Arizona, and a great stand on 3rd down as Derrick Henry is denied of getting even a yard on the play. And on 4th down, we're going to punt the ball here. Look, the way this game is going, it would be absolutely silly to go for it, even though it's 4th down. But next play, this is McBride away from Ro Torrance, and he's gone 84 yards in one play to get the Cardinals the lead at State Farm Stadium. In a game that has been defensive-minded all night long, a play like that can truly be the difference maker. Both teams have struggled to march downfield to put together full drives, but that's a one-play drive engineered by Kyler Murray and Trey McBride. And now we got to knock the cobwebs off and have a response. Jalen Henderson with the drop back on 1st down. He's looking for Fleming. Major separation and a big gain to midfield. So far, Julian Fleming has really stepped up without Cooper Kupp, but you can tell what it's done to our offense. We only have 10 points, and we're winding down the end of the 3rd quarter, but we are marching in the field goal range after that Puka Nacua grab. This is Fleming, jet sweep, breaking the 1st tackle, and Julian Fleming with that 99 break tackle. He's a tough man to bring down. 2nd down, Jalen Maryland not feeling comfortable in the pocket. He'll take the sack. A field goal ties the game, but we're looking for a first down here on third down. RJ Maryland is blasted. Never stood a shot. A hospital pass by Jalen Henderson as the field goal on fourth down is good from 55 yards deep. The game is tied, and now Arizona quickly back onto the field, and we'll see if Magic can strike twice. Trey McBride has been a thorn in our side all day long. The Cardinals have a lot of great players: Xavier Worthy, Hollywood, DeMarcado. Trey McBride is the unsung hero of this team, but his presence has been loud and clear so far today. First down after the run at the 30-yard line. This is a floater, picked off. Kobe Durant with the ball in his hands. Durant with a convoy of blockers brought down at the 49, and a big-time turnover. The fourth interception of the game by Kyler Murray will give us great field position as we wind down the end of the third quarter. The ground game has been non-existent as Roschon Johnson looks to change that. Oh, we might have gotten a bailout penalty here. Let's see. No, holding on Kevin Dotson. It's the opposite. Now it's going to be second down and 21, and considering we've struggled to move the ball, that's not good. Mike Evans with the grab, and it's still going to be third down and pretty long. That doesn't really help us out too much. Here's the drop back. Jalen good. Pocket not anymore. Scrambling, looking downfield. Nothing to be had, and the throwaway does not cross the line of scrimmage. That means it's intentional grounding and a big mistake by Jalen, who tried to buy that extra second to make something happen. And we talked about how small the margin for error is. That could be the one mistake we couldn't afford. Wow, that was not caught somehow. That was a perfect pass from Kyler. I'm not sure what happened. As second down, Murray connecting to the go-to guy, Trey McBride. So, I mean, that one mistake, giving the Cardinals good field position as opposed to burying them deep in their own territory with a good punt. Now here they are, close to field goal range with a chance to take the lead. This second down run gets half the yards necessary to move the chains. Third down out the bunch. Here's Kyler. Broken off. Kobe Durant having a great second half, shutting down Xavier Worthy. We really haven't mentioned his name all night. Fourth down, Arizona on the field. They're going to go for it. Kyler looking, holding, throwing in the corner, wide open. Trey McBride with a chain mover. The biggest play of the game. And of course, it's McBride who does it again. DeMarcado trying to escape from Aaron Donald, doesn't get a yard. Second down, Kyler, ball in his hands. You know what he'll do. He'll roll out. He'll buy time. Oh, and he nearly stepped out of bounds as he threw it away, but it's an incompletion. Here's third down, pressure up the gut. Donald puts the hit on. That was going for Worthy, but he didn't get it off in time as we send the blitz. Arizona on fourth down. They'll kick the field goal to give them the lead. Field Goal Fest 2025 continues here in the desert. And there's been a drought for offense, a drought for touchdowns. Can that end on this drive for our Rams? That'll help. What a grab, Mike Evans. A great ball by Jalen Henderson. A rare big play in this game. There's Fleming. Back-to-back first downs produced by our passing game has us in field goal range. Next play! Got it! Julian Fleming with the hole! And the Rams get the lead right back. Julian Fleming holes in the perfect pass from Jalen Henderson. And what a step up by the second-year former Aggie, Jalen Henderson, when we needed it most. 3 plays, 3 perfect passes. And now we put the pressure on the Cardinals to produce a touchdown drive. And we're not going to give up that big play to Trey McBride. They're going to have to earn it by marching downfield. Oh, no! Trey drops the interception. Now it's third down and 14. Kyler throwing, traffic, pick. Oh my! A hat trick for Devon Jackson. The rookie is balling out when we need him most. Fleming end around, looking for the first down, and he nearly got it. Pushed forward, second down. Jalen on the blast. Don't fumble the ball. He's got the first down to the 28-yard line. Here's Kirk Merritt, and Arizona's not going to call a timeout. That will take us to the 2-minute warning with a 4-point lead. Derrick Henry, second down, trying to fall forward, keeps it in bounds. Arizona's still not calling a timeout. Third down, and Jalen's got the ball. Blitz picked up. Henderson looking for Maryland with the grab, and he breaks the tackle. He's got the first down. RJ Maryland might have just called game. He did. There's nothing Arizona can do as we go into the victory formation and clinch our 4th win of the regular season. Whoa, baby! on pins and needles, we tight-roped our way to victory against a division rival in a game we badly needed. The Cardinals also badly needed that game as well, but we were just able to pull it out. That was an ugly, ugly game by all means, but what we did today, we gave ourselves a chance in the fourth quarter, and all you need is a chance. You don't want to be coming back from double digits, because we nearly did that, but we ultimately couldn't. It's a lot easier when you're within a point, it's a tie game, and you have a shot, and we gave ourselves that shot, and we came through offensively and especially defensively this game. It seems like this season, besides that Jaguars game, our defense has been on it, and that's really the strength of our team, and we're just going to have to play more games like this where we win games with our defense and we just play it safe offensively. And, you know, we didn't really turn it over today besides the one fumble, and defensively, I mean, I think we forced 5 interceptions. Devon Jackson went crazy, and that could be the formula. So on that note, leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. Subscribe for more Madden 24 online games. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.